ready for Group A versus B. We're getting ready to move on to game number 3, which is going to be on Kalahari. But if you did miss out 2 previous matches, at first Booyah was secured by God of Wolf, and then Purgatory was dominated by Team Falcon. So it's going to be interesting to see who will be getting our third Booyah today, because we did have a surprise Booyah, I guess, to a certain degree for our first map. Second map, maybe not so much, because it is Team Falcons. But Kalahari is a whole different monster.
True.
And speaking of this monster, I always like to bring this up. The Indonesian teams are going to be very appreciative of this map, but also Team Falcons, because this region and Falcons specialize in Kalahari. It is a very, very scary map and a very technically difficult map to master.
Agree, definitely. I think that most of the community of Free Fire has been talking about how Kalahari is very tricky. It's the landscape itself, the color of the map itself, it made it so hard to be visible to the side of the target. If you want to actually fight it off, usually when it comes to Kalahari, sniper is the key for it, and most of the time they try to play it safe, they try to go in for the long range shot. So this is something to be taken out as the key to win the map itself. And most of the time we see Buriram, Moshi definitely will be popping off for the Kalahari as well. And then moving on to the side of Team Falcon as well, we got Peter as well as On Fire has the best when it comes to sniping off and finding ways to have the information of whereabouts or where the moving into the circles. And this is something hopefully the rest of the teams, and we keep on talking about Buriram and Team Falcons, I'm looking forward to see as well for the rest of the team to pop up as well. So far right now, we see most of the teams that are struggling right now is definitely from the side of Hua Esport. I think they've been eliminated twice already, too earlier on. So this is putting them right at the bottom of our scoreboard. Moving on to Homeboys, they are also one of the teams to be eliminated. So Hua and Homeboys are sticking together right now, right at the bottom. Twisted really struggling. And moving along right now, Twisted Mind with 9 points. I mean, we see how they're very, very passive right now. So it kind of makes sense why they're at the bottom. Bigatron Delta, despite we talked about how they are the Thailand Slayers, I'm still not seeing them popping off well here for the group stage. Maybe too soon to tell, we're not sure. PT Spot right at the 8th spot with 16 points, whereby Toda with 19 points.
19 points, just short of that top 6, right? Because we are still aiming for the top 6. This is just overall standings for A and B. EVOS sitting pretty in 6th place with 20 points. RRQ, the Indonesian brothers, to the side of 5th place. God of Wolf. Okay, this was a team that I thought was going to be a little bit higher on the leaderboard. It was just unfortunate for their second. They could have gotten ways points to have the information to be eliminated that early. It did sort of put a damper on them. And then top of the bracket, like, are you surprised to see Buriram and Falcons up there? I'm looking forward to see really, but we could be seeing another team maybe join them very soon, because we are flying into Kalahari and we're already knees deep into this game. And looking at the spread of these teams, we are not looking at any major hot drops. We do have Cougar potentially looking to invade Homeboys here, but Peter's also in the vicinity, so we could be seeing some very interesting shenanigans over in confinement. We'll have to find out if anything does happen. Although EVOS, I see them potentially flying in with PT Sports.
Foundation is going to be really filled up with a lot of players, but here now AimGod having a lot of damage. He's got to be careful, but unfortunately he was taken out by Varna. A really good move coming in from TT Sport. They need this. They need to actually reset themselves after what had happened. And on the other side, Twisted Mind Diamond has already been spotted out. I think that's just a scouter. We've seen so far this is what most of the players do. They have one player will get the information, but APAC is also being shut down by Varna. That's going to be 2 eliminations it has. G'day running away, 2v1 situation right here. G'day trying to survive it out, but damage already been done. Shots coming through, and it's going to be the next victim in the hands of PTs. Well, now they have 4 eliminations plus the side of Twisted Mind that has been a scouter here in the Foundation side.
We do have a bit of a contingency plan here. Maybe Ray could turn things around if he can try and find somebody and maybe catch Don off guard, for example. He does a 500 coins, and that's going to buy back APAC, so that's not going to be the end of EVOS. They do buy them back, but Ray does go down. I think the good thing for Ray is at least he's used his coins before he went down.
True.
So he's brought his teammates back in. Yes, the team is heavily injured, heavily unequipped, but at least they can fly away from that area and try and go for their own free loot. And luckily for them, they did not run into any other teams. They've actually flown into Old Hampton. So a free looting zone for this team. And actually, we're going to be seeing Falcons buying back Bonfire. So it looks like they've been running into a bit of a skirmish themselves.
And EVOS finally flew back for themselves. So this is going to be a reset for the team of EVOS Divine. On the other note, we still haven't managed to actually see any teams manage to be fully wiped out, because we still managed to get 12 teams still surviving here on out. Oh, no, not yet. EVOS APAC unfortunately has been spotted out by Varna. They're not actually far away. They tried to actually reset themselves at Old Hampton. That's really close by to Foundation. So either way, Team PT Sport can still catch against them. But here's the thing, we got 2 players of Hua Esport around the area as well. So while PT Sport might be busy, Yambin has already been spotted out. Try to actually break it out. Oh, great shot coming in. Varna! Look at this, 4 elimination in his hand. He is on point right now.
He's on point, and I think Hua's also struggling because that team, they were also trying to get away from some other teams themselves. Now, PT Esports, they are in the vicinity of a couple of EVOS plays. I'm trying to see if anything happens here. Death gets brought back thanks to Shift, so Hua slowly stabilizing. But speaking of stabilizing, EVOS! Ooh, gonna be able to get Varna there. That's gonna be a great start for them now. Remember, PT Esports, they are up 7 eliminations. They are on a really good trajectory to potentially really just blow things out of the water in this early game. But the thing is, they have to make sure that they don't get caught with their pants down going up against EVOS, who are playing with the low ground cliffside. And I'm really impressed with how they're playing with the terrain. And can finish off Dom, though. That's going to really help you. They gets it anyway.
Finally, but at the same time here, Zenzi spotted out. Godsburn is also right in the left side. Right here, sticking together, 2v2 situation. Shots coming through, but no! He's going to be taken out first of all. Now, leaving only one more play to go for the EVOS. Trying to do a ring around Rosie, and unfortunately been backstabbed. So that's going to be another victim of EVOS Divine, taken up by Bigatron. Bigatron Delta coming in for the third party. The show is not done yet, but PT Sport right on the scene managed to pick up the teams early on before the Bigatron comes in.
Yep, they do buy back 2 players. They've got 1 hiding there, but for APAC, the dream is over for EVOS. First team to be eliminated. This is going to hurt them so much because historically for EVOS and RRQ, both of these teams tend to do really well in Kalahari, so to really lose out on the opportunity here, that's going to hurt this team when they're trying to grab these points. And remember, EVOS is in 6th place on that lead. So to be eliminated this early, that opens up that 6th spot to anyone.
Agreed, definitely. People are definitely going to be able to catch things up. Here on out, RRQ Kazu finish off the team of EVOS Divine. We're going to meet off with the team of Twisted Mind as Nameless. Sticking better with Smith. Going to go in for the jump for the high ground, but he's going to be exposing himself to Mal. First, Hua being eliminated at the 11th spot. The second team to be wiped out. On the other note, God, the team of RRQ Kazu managed to get the info. Did gives a lot of damage to the side of Twisted Mind, but it seems that Exposy managed to be picked up again. It's not a kill confirmed just yet. And here on out, Launchpad has already been used, and I think that Al gonna actually send a message to the rest of the team, say like, let's just move away. This is not a really good compound to be fighting off with Twisted Mind. Let's just move away, find another way to fight it off, and go to Refinery, which has the better view side of every single location. I like the fact that people will definitely utilize Refinery the most, because when it comes to Kalahari, Refinery is the best motion, because most of the safe zone is right there. But
PT?
Wait, what?
Who is this team? PT is sitting on 13 eliminations. Are my eyes deceiving me?
I mean, we did saw the early engagement. They are the one who got a lot of kills coming to the side of EVOS Divine. They got a lot of damage to the side of the teams from also from Hua Esport as well. So it's not a really surprise, but surprising to the fact that we are seeing they're getting a lot of damage. But here, Bigatron meeting off with the team of Twisted Minds as GOW is also on the scene.
Oh,
Dian, lovely, still coming in. But here's the thing, he's also been shot down by Kyung as Twisted Mind coming in for a fight. This is a three-way fight, 1v1v1. And even though the fight is coming in between the three teams, here on out, Kyung unfortunately left, giving the support to the side of RRQ to shut him down. So that's going to be the end, as Twisted Mind will be the next victim for the side of RRQ Kazu.
Yeah, and on the other side of the map, it looks like APAC all around are being attacked by Buriram. I'm seeing so many names on that kill feed there. But we could be seeing some Twisted Minds names on this kill feed very soon because of this. Just look how aggressively positioned RRQ are. It even forced Twisted Minds to leave the circle. Like, that just goes to show how desperate Twisted Minds is to grab points for this round, because they know how badly they have performed for these first couple games. They need these points, and I think you have to play safe if you are in such a dire position this early into the game. And unfortunately, the circle is not going to go in their favor either. It's a southern circle, so they have a long way to go to get in that next circle.
All right, PD had a really good start, but now they're going to meet off with Homeboys, as Godwin will be the first victim to be shut down by Ace Ease. And as we see right now, it doesn't even matter, because Team PT Esport will bring him back again. So they're back to full squad. They have the refinery in their hands, so they don't need to worry much. But there's one player from Twisted Mind who's coming in the same position with Nameless, who just jumps right in front of Dawn. And here on out, will be able to take him down with a really good help by Sculler to break that glue wall. Unfortunately, he dropping at the compound of PT Esport is just giving bodies.
I mean, it might look like they fed at PT Esports, but I kind of feel like that was a strategic play as well, right? Like, they're using Nameless to scout whether refinery is safe. Maybe the team can go in there with the jump pad or something, but seeing PT Esports, they already know, like, okay, this is occupied. We're going to find somewhere else that's much safer. So, yeah, it might look like a feed, but I do like how they're sort of using these tactical drop-ins to say, like, okay, is this place safe? Can we go here? But
it's like the lose to the win that they're hoping for on the side. You got to risk something to win something, right? So going into the drone side right now, it seems that Homeboy is getting closer to PT Spot. GOW is very close by to RRQ Kazu. Haven't had any fight just yet, but he might actually show up. But here on out, no! Homeboys, easy. Managed to take down Zanzi. That's going to be a really good opening before PT Spot reposition themselves. But here's the thing, they jump to the side of Buriram.
oh my god.
Out from the mouth of the tiger, moving into the mouth of alligator.
I'd say this is probably a dragon. This ain't no alligator. This is the king of Free Fire at the moment.
Oh my god.
The PT is on fire. They are on 14 eliminations. They are looking really good. I do think they have a good chance of beating Buriram here, but keep in mind, Buriram had a pretty quiet game themselves. And it's actually Jonah to be the one to make the move first. But Jonah's the first one to go down.
He didn't actually scout the area. There's two players. That was a really good move coming in from PT. You have two sides been covered up by two players, and that was the right decision coming in from PT. But now the Equal Snipers coming in from Buriram, and they pull away. They know for a fact that that was not a good move to fight off with PT, but they're already covering every corner of the sub. So they ended up saying that nah, no way. PT is what they're getting better and better. So finally they're gonna utilize the high ground of the sub, waiting for the team of PT Sport to come to us. On the other side, it seems that GOW, they are not going into the safe zone just yet. They just slingshot themselves right outside the circle, waiting for the right time to move in. But Team Falcon is getting closer to Homeboys. That could be another fight to be seen soon enough.
I think this is the best performance for Homeboys yet as well. This is one of the teams that is kind of struggling towards the bottom of the rankings. Ideally, they don't get eliminated here, so we'll have to see if they can survive that skirmish. As we're going to be seeing Todak here moving around the sub, so we could be seeing three teams possibly trying to fight over the sub in particular. Now, Todak going to be playing towards the low ground for now. I think this is the safer play. I don't think they realize there are two teams here, so if anyone scouts this out and they do finally get this information, I am keen to see if they're going to try and stick their nose into somebody else's business. Homeboys, hello! I think you need to leave, sir. This is not where you belong. But they caught wins.
No! And it seems that Buriram United finally goes into a fight with the PT Esport
And they win.
And they win the fight. They managed to dominate the sub. But here's the thing, Homeboys coming in for a fight as well. Toda unfortunately did not realize that Homeboys is right down below, and they traded off one of the players. And Traps is trying to survive it out. Buriram gets the higher ground. I think they know for a fact there was a fight right down below. And no, AAA coming in as well. No, the sub is really on fire right now with a lot of teams. But Traps is getting really close right now to meet off with the rest of the team. Homeboys finally jumps in and already climbing through the top.
Falcons are coming as well, and they're next to Todak.
It's a party. It's a party.
If Todak hide, I think they're going to be okay, because Falcons are not actually looking to engage over that section of the circle anyway. They're maybe going into the sub directly, which could be really beneficial for them because they've got Homeboys in there, free Ilims, Buriram playing on the high ground, so they're basically just waiting to see who they can snipe. RRQ, looks like they get eliminated by God of War, but God of War is also going to go down, so two teams trading for one another. They're seeing a monster truck on the high ground. Very interesting decision. I'd love to see what they want to do with that later on, but for now, going to be using it for cover. Nameless emoji, though, eliminating each other.
Wow, I like the fact that Buriram wants to put themselves right on the high ground of the crane, right? But using the monster truck to actually hide their place and and to make sure that nobody actually find their location. But somehow there's a trade-off between the two teams. Not to worry though, it's just a shot. But here, Moshi, you got a sniper right at the top. That's a really good move coming in. Another shot comes through, but Twisted Mind doesn't want to expose themselves. Exposy gonna actually try to get an information, but Homeboy is quite preoccupied. They have the higher ground advantage. Shooting down to Diamond as well. Diamond getting a lot of damage from the glue melter as well as the grenade, but at the same time, Exposy doesn't be spotted out. Faiz goes down, he goes up again, trying to stick together. Homeboys know they don't want to overextend and they don't want to expose themselves. Grenade thrown out one after another, but Toda closer and closer, try to get into. Oh wait,
Sensei's like, oh my gosh, no.
Sensei, wait, you might actually be able to utilize this. At least try to take advantage. And there you go, Raja takes down Diamond now. Now one more play to go. Exposing right down below. Faiz knows it, but she got there. Team Falcon try to shut down from the long range, but they don't know that AAA is right close by to them, right in front. They're a little bit too focused on the sub side to the point that the teams that is quite preoccupied is doing something to survive it out. But Homeboys finally stepping out from the sub and could be open up right here. And the circle is in the hands of AAA, and this is not gonna be easy. But Buriram has the high ground advantage that could actually give a little bit of boost. But Homeboys at the 5th place, so 4 more teams to go. Top 4 for this match number 3.
Okay, I don't think Buriram are happy with their positioning here because look how quickly they're moving. They know that if they stay up there, that they have no way of reaching a tackle round. So they've gone down early. The team is all here, ready to go. A tackle round. I love their positioning so far. They're hiding behind the cliffside. There's no one behind them. They don't have to watch their backsides at all. They know where everyone is coming from. Twisted Minds also playing on the low ground, going to try and play that survival game themselves, as Buriram's going to have to fight it out with Falcons to make it on through and get high. First one to go down for Buriram.
Giants versus Giants right here, and his team Falcons managed to take down Wasana as well. 2 more players to go for the team of BRU. They haven't spotted out just yet. They're playing at the corner. But look at the I like the fact that the team of Buriram, they want to utilize that high ground crane, but at the same time, here attack on round is getting closer and closer to BRU. They're going to actually sandwich the BRU as well, but at the same time, they're going to actually try to utilize as well all of the angles. 3 teams still surviving. No, Motion will be taken out by Limit. Now Joanna trying to survive it out, but Falcon, they're going to actually rotate back to the side of AAA as they let Cougar takes down Joanna. So now it's going to be 4v4.
4v4, and it's going to have to come down to mechanical skill and who makes the correct decision. We're seeing a game of merry-go-round again as these teams circle themselves around that circle. And the tackle round really prioritizing those the crates, but I actually think Falcons, they have a much better position. They're using the natural area of cover, forcing a tackle round to circle around. But do they know that one more Knorr is
आप नीचे
hiding
उगले उनको
behind that
रोको
tower. He might
then
be the
जल्दी करें
key to sniping them
oh
from
one
their
more
backside. Limit has
Limit.
no idea.
Limit just got the
एक डाउन ले
information.
लिया
Oh,
लिमिट
but
डाउन ले
unfortunately,
लिया
it was too late. Cougar comes in to jump straight to
उधर
one more,
पीटर
but
को
it's
भी
going to be
डाउन
a
कर
fight.
They
दिया
can't
They're
finish
gonna,
him
they're
off.
gonna actually stick together. Jump curve is taken out already.
oh
Cougar, unfortunately,
one
won't
more
try to
डाउन कर
survive it out.
दिया
He goes in. Falcon, one more was
2v2
taken out.
I
Two
think
more
they've
plays to
done
go.
it.
Two more plays to
2v2
go.
है
Cougar still surviving. Clears out one more. 2v2
क्रोरो
situation.
और
Right
वन
down to the
वन
bottom.
फायर बचे हैं
Keroro jumps right at the one on
इधर
fire. Also do
कूकर
the
और
same thing, but
2 मिनट
unfortunately,
बचे हैं
Kruo, no, he messed it up. But 2v1 situation. Oh, unfortunately, on
ओ
fire.
डाउन ले
It's
लिया
been
इसको
sick off, and Keroro trying to survive it, trying to shoot out to Pudgop, but
यहाँ पे
2v1 situation. What can you do?
अटैक
Unfortunately,
ऑल अराउंड
Keroro is
बुया करते
having
हुए
so much damage, and
Oh.
Psycho Round will get the next booyah, the third match of the day in the hands of
कालाहारी में तो
AAA.
फैल्कन्स ने फुल
Oh,
डोमिनेट किया
so
और
close.
Close,
I
यहाँ पे
feel
yeah.
आपके
so
अटैक
bad for
ऑल
On
अराउंड
Fire
मिलेगा
because
True.
like he actually had a really great grapple, but he fell down.
Yeah.
If he didn't fall down, he would have been able to circle around. I think that fight would have continued, but because he fell, the animation for landing
Yeah.
really hurt him because he was
Mhm.
stuck
अटैक ऑल
there for
अराउंड
a second.
बुया
And
करते
Free
हुए
Fire, this game is so fast paced.
True.
Even a second where you have that full animation,
Yeah.
it back-to-back booyah. I thought there was a possibility, but no, absolutely not. No back-to-back booyah. So far, all unique teams to grab them. All of them very well earned as well. Like we haven't seen any booyahs that have been based on luck, any booyahs that have been a fluke. They've all been extremely well earned by all of their teams. But in particular, a tackle round in this match, the way that they game was just so well done. And this was on top of losing Limit first. Like, following this team, Cougar, he might be the mastermind, the one
True.
leading the
Yeah.
team and telling them what to do. But Limit is a lot of the firepower. So for them to still be able to outplay in that end game with that limit,
Yeah.
like that just goes to show how mechanically skilled this team is overall.
True, definitely. I mean, like the fact that the first person to spot
यार ये स्टार्ट क्यों नहीं होगा गेम? इतना ये ट्रैक्स क्रैश बहुत करता है यार। अरे यार स्टार्ट ही नहीं हो रहा। रिस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा। स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा। सॉरी गाइस। अरे हम उसको नहीं है तो नहीं है लोग खेलते हैं। अरे हॉनर स्कोर नहीं है भाई, हॉनर स्कोर नहीं है। मैं सीएस के लिए बोला था, हॉनर स्कोर ही नहीं है तो क्या सीएस के लिए। चलो मचाते हैं अब। ना यार मेरे को इतना खेलना नहीं आता, प्रैक्टिस नहीं है अभी, थोड़े दिन ही हुए हैं खेलते हुए। मैं कंट्रोल्स बोल रहा हूँ कहाँ कहाँ पे क्या क्या है। चल ओ भाई 99 के चोट मार दिया। हाँ, सरदार जी कुछ करो, समथिंग सरदार जी। बच गया भाई। एक सेकंड हो गया, इसे नहीं बने मैं। क्यों भाई, सरदार जी आ गए हैं, अभी नहीं छोड़ेंगे। ये कौन सी गन है? अरे भाई ये क्या मार दिया मैं, हवा में शॉट। बढ़िया एकदम ले लिया। अरे भाई क्या नाम है मेरा भाई? 80 पे बच गया बंदा। चलो भाई, सो खेल खत्म कर देते हैं इनका। यार चेंज करना पड़ेगा। यार मेरे को पीसी में गूगल लगाना नहीं आता अच्छे से। ठीक बंद करो ना। यार हॉनर स्कोर हुआ ठीक नहीं हुआ भाई। 49 है अभी भी। एक मैच और हो गया। मेरा वॉल नहीं है। भाई हेडशॉट मार दिया नाइट से तो। अबे यार अबे यार ये बॉडी किंग Summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. ये क्या हुआ था बे? Summertime sadness. Summertime. दूर है ना तो दूर है भाई. ये बहुत 8 किल मैंने ही है भाई. ये जा बड़े मजे से या तो बड़े बहुत हो गई मस्ती. देखा लगा ये है. हाँ लग गया. और जिंदा लाया हूँ. ਨਹੀਂ ਹਮ, ਪਰ ਦਸਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਕਰਦਾ ਓਏ ਹੁਣ ਲਾਈਵ ਸਟ੍ਰੀਮ ਵਧੀਆ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ
ਕਿਵੇਂ
ਹੁਣ ਮਖਾ ਲਾਈਵ ਸਟ੍ਰੀਮ ਵਧੀਆ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ
ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੇ ਵੀ
ਹੁਣ ਵਧੀਆ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ ਹੁਣ ਦੁਬਾਰੇ ਲਾਈ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਨੈਟ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ
ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਚਲਾਉਣੀ ਹੈ ਡਿਸਕੋਰਡ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ
ਹਾਂ
ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਹੈ
ਹਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਬਾਤ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼
ਉਹ
ਜੀ ਮੇਰੀ
ਨਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਯੂਟਿਊਬਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਐਵੇਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਡਿਸਕੋਰਡ ਤੇ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੇ ਫੇਰ ਆ
ਨਾਲੇ ਯਾਰ
ਵਧੀਆ
ਹੁਨਰ
ਆਵਾਜ਼
ਸਕੋਰ ਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੱਧ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਜਾ ਉਹ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਦੂਜਾ ਕਸਟਮ ਲਗਾ ਉਹ ਦੂਜੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਲਾ
ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ 4 ਵੱਧਦਾ ਕੱਲਾ
ਹੈਂ
ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਚ ਕੱਲਾ 4 ਹੀ ਵੱਧਦਾ
ਅੱਛਾ ਹੁਣ ਬਾਕੀ ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਵਧੂਗਾ
ਹਾਂ
ਉਹ ਦੂਜਾ ਕਸਟਮ ਜਿਹਾ ਲਗਾ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੂਜਾ ਚੱਲਦਾ
ਹੁੰਦਾ
ਪਹਿਲੇ ਹੈਡਸ਼ਾਟ ਵਾਲਾ
ਅੱਗੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਦਾ
ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਪਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਬਣਾ ਅੱਛਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਮੈਂ ਲੈ ਬਣਾਈ ਆਹ
ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਯਾਰ ਇੱਕ ਮਿੰਟ
ਚੱਲ ਪਿਆ ਓਏ ਚੱਲ ਪਿਆ ਕਰਾਂ ਹੈਂ ਕਿੱਧਰ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਦਿਖੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ
Hi, I'm Gaurav Kapoor. 22 Yarns. Now, this is a podcast about stories from the world of cricket.
You think of Don Bradman as a great batsman, but what you don't realize what is he was a great captain.
That particular commercial, with all due respect to SRK, you realize that he is the voice at key moments of a broadcast.
Follow me on 22 Yarns, Spotify original.
search for the fountain of youth, but I'll still seem to be as lost as I was before. 'Cause I don't want it all, I just want enough. Something small that will keep me calm. 'Cause I don't feel like I am enough, but then I hear you through the roof. Darling, don't let the colors fall. Darling, nothing stops reality. Nothing crushes like the world does. But I try and I try again to realize this won't be the end. 'Cause I don't want it all, I just want enough. Something small that will keep me calm. 'Cause I don't feel like I am enough, but then I hear you through the roof.
ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੁਣ?
ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੋ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ
ਕੌਣ?
ਮੈਂ।
ਲਾਵਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ
ਲਾ ਲਾ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਲਾਈਵ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜੇ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਤਾਂ।
Hey world, this map haste
ਮਾ
got really hard. Don't worry, you're
ਲੈ
eliminated. Respawn awaits.
ਮੈਂ ਲਾਈਵ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜੇ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਤਾਂ। ਹੈਲੋ ਹੈਲੋ। ਹੂੰ ਹੂੰ। ਕਿਹੜੇ ਲਾ ਲਗੇ? ਕਿਉਂ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਨਾ? ਰਾਪੀ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਰਾਪੀ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਅੱਛਾ ਹੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਧਰ ਲੈ ਆਊਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ
Full world, and it's not based on the real world. Don't worry if you're eliminated. Respawn awaits.
Right now, you're listening to all your music on shuffle mode with a Spotify free experience. Explore how to tune into your favorite playlist and albums in any order and without hearing ad breaks with Spotify Premium.
गा क्या होना ओके गाइस, बाय बाय, स्ट्रीम बंद करते हैं यार। ये तो लगता है चला गया है। कहाँ चला गया? बिल्कुल नहीं तो गया, चला गया ऑफलाइन हो गया। ऑफलाइन हो गया। की ਬਣਿਆ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਤੇ ਕੁੱਟ ਖਾ ਲਿਆ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਬਣਿਆ ਭਾਈ ਹੈ
Free Fire India is set in a virtual world, and it's not based on the real one.
नंबर का नेट फेंक रहा है
Dear teenage me, yaar, I still regret being so hard on you. I wish I could tell you that you are beautiful just the way you are. So go ahead, eat that piece of chocolate cake that's calling out to you. Worrying about your waistline is a waste of time. Dear Teenage Me is a Spotify original podcast produced by Yuva Originals and hosted by Podcast.
Skill on cooldown.
हाँ लाया हूँ और चला सिपू है काटना हमला रखा है वो
पीसी से लाया बहुत सा बेइज्जती कराएगा
नाले लाइव चली जाता है
लाइव वाले कहणगे हट्टी गेम प्ले भाई जाई के देखना वा कितना बोल और ना पड़ा क्यों कर दो
तो चुप करके कर जाओ बंद कर लो मेरा पिंगा ही होगा नंगा ना बंदा आ गया तुम लाजा मन वाला देखना ना तेरी पान
I need equipment.
किधर गया मेरा साला वोट बन गया जेड़ा अभी मैं सही नहीं हटला वोट वोट राष्ट्रवादी में वोट दिखा आई लाला हम तो वोट ही बनने हम तो 1% पे रहे हैं खादा सी पूए हाँ लाया फिर आप चलते हैं हाँ कौन हाँ हाँ अच्छा बाबे ठीक है पढ़ा के नहीं होना पढ़ा के होना यार स्ट्रीम बंद कर देते हैं बाय बाय फिर मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम